GNAC Top Plays begins in Billings, where the snow did little to slow down the conference's top runners at the GNAC Cross Country Championships. With 2 inches of snow on the ground and a race time temperature around 35 degrees, athletes did their best to keep their speed and warmth up. In what has seemingly become a GNAC tradition, Alaska Anchorage swept the individual titles. Senior Emma Chalimo repeated as the women's champion, covering the 6-kilometer course in 21 minutes 31 seconds. Junior Felix Kimboy earned the men's title as he covered the 8 kilometers in 24 minutes 44 seconds. But there was a changing of the guard for the team titles. The Western Washington women placed all 5 scoring runners in the top 15 within 26 seconds of each other to win the team's first GNAC title with 53 points. The Vikings men placed 4th through 8th and had all 5 scoring runners within 20 seconds of each other to win their first title since 2009, scoring 38 points. Snow forced Montana State Billings to move its soccer matches from Yellow Jacket Field to Rocky Mountain's Herb Clint Field. But that didn't faze Ignacio Crespo, who was on the receiving end of crisp passes from Theo Lemaire and Andres Perez for the game winner in the 73rd minute. Billings 1-0 winners over Northwest Nazarene. 2 days earlier, there was no snow for the Yellow Jackets as they hosted Western Washington. 20th minute, goalkeeper Brandon Locke is challenged with the penalty kick, and he is there for the save. To the 42nd, George Chaliva with the corner kick, and Cameron Miller with the wicked angle for the goal. In the 62nd, it's Chaliva again on the set-piece assist to Ryan Schaefer for the goal that secured the 2-1 Vikings win. At Simon Fraser on Saturday, 71st minute, Alex Whiting bounces it into the box for Chaliva, who bounces it past the keeper for the opening goal of the match. 6 minutes later, it was Chaliva again, this time with the rocket off of Tegan Eldred's assist. Chaliva, the United Soccer Coach's D2 Player of the Week, as the Vikings get the 2-1 win. We go back to October 17th for this beautiful goal by Seattle Pacific's Chloe Gelhaus against St. Martin's. She brings it herself from midfield before rocketing the 26-yard one-timer off the crossbar. The goal helped give the Falcons a 3-1 victory. A week later, the Falcons were in Bellingham trying to stop Western Washington. 38th minute, crisp offensive third passing pays dividends for Jenna Gilman, who opened scoring for the Vikings. 3 minutes later, it was the nutmeg for Estera Leventi before she finds Darby Doyle in front of the goal and the score. To the 55th, and it was Leventi taking it to the net herself off the goalkeeper's foot. Vikings blanked the Falcons 3-0. A few blocks north, Western Washington volleyball hosted Concordia, and once again the Vikings seemingly had little issue coming up with the victory. GNAC Defensive Player of the Week Chloe Ritzesender led Western with the double-double of 11 kills and 10 blocks. Kelly Heilborn and Kaylee Harper each had 9 kills, with Harper adding 9 blocks. The Vikings improved to 10-1 in conference play with the 3-set sweep of the Cavaliers. On the gridiron, Michael Roots had an impressive day for Central Washington. He opened scoring with his 56-yard touchdown run on the 4th play of the game. In the 3rd quarter, Roots did himself even better, bolting right down the middle of the field for an 82-yard scoring run as he finished with 221 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns on the night. It wasn't all rushing, though, as Christian Moore found Michael Campbell for a 22-yard touchdown pass in the 3rd. Wildcats roll over the Clan 62-10. Western Oregon looking to return to the win column against Midwestern State. First series of the game, Nico Jackson follows up his 19-yard run with this 1-yard scoring scamper early in the 1st. To the 2nd, and no one will catch Evander Willingham until he runs 58 yards into the end zone. Wolves lead 14-6. To the 3rd, and Ty Curry scrambles to find Omari Land and see Omari dodge his way into the end zone. Later in the 3rd, and it was Curry hooking up with Thomas Wright for the 47-yard touchdown pass. Wolves surge to the 37-22 win. That's it for GNAC Top Plays. I'm Blake Tim. We'll see you next time.